Hey guys, it's Bo here with an Under Keyboard, and in today's video, I'm going to share my 3 picks for the most underrated operators on attack in Rainbow Six Siege. I'm going to be looking at this through the eyes of a normal player, not a Pro League player. I feel like Pro League, there's a different meta. There's a lot of different operators that people use that people might not use in this standard-based game. So as a normal player, as a normal guy playing Rainbow Six Siege, these are my picks for the 3 most underrated operators in the game. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let's get right to it. All right, so there's a ton of operators in Rainbow Six Siege. There's a lot to choose from. And I'm going to be looking at it through the perspective of a normal ranked player, because I feel like Pro League definitely has different kind of operators that they use because they play more for their team. And when you're playing Rainbow Six Siege just as a normal player, you're kind of playing at just the win and kind of go for kills. I mean, essentially it's kind of a selfish, play style, even though you're playing with your team, but it's not Pro League. So my first operator choice is going to be Flores. I think Flores is really good. He's got great guns. He has Thatcher's AR-33, as well as Twitch's and Blackbeard's SR-25, and it comes with a GSH-18 pistol, which is really cool. He gets stun grenades, he gets claymores, and his gadget is what we're going to be talking about today. His gadget is underrated because people, I feel, don't know how to use Flores. Flores, typically what I've seen, because he's really not played a lot, but a lot of people that I've spectated or have seen play Flores use his drone to go get kills. That's not what Flores is for. Flores is actually for moving defenders, flushing defenders out, pulling that drone up on someone that's holding a hard angle and getting them to rotate and move, and hopefully your team could kill them while they're trying to run away and rotate. Also, Flores' drones are really good for getting rid of castles, getting rid of gadgets like mute charges. Mute charges is counter, but you could blow them up close by. You could get rid of the mute charge. You could get rid of bandits, charges. You could get rid of a Cade Claw. You could get rid of barbed wire now, which actually hurts you, which I'm glad to actually Ubisoft. Huge W for letting barbed wire hurt you, finally. I think that is a huge improvement in the game. It should have been in a long time ago. But yeah, Flores is a multi-purpose tool. Not only that, you can use Flores' drone for intel while you are droning with Flores to rotate defenders out or blow up a charge. You can make a quick call out in real time where people are. This can stop, like I said, bandit tricking. If you throw, for example, if you throw a Thatcher and while the bandit's trying to bandit trick, you pull in a Flores. If we're on Chalet on bottom of garage, when that Flores drone goes through there and it clacks off, it gets bandit has to either place down his last charge, which will probably blow up and result in him dying, or the charge getting destroyed, or running away, which gives time for Thatcher to place his charge, or any hard breacher to place his charge, and blow that wall. So Flores, yeah, Flores is underrated. I feel like people don't really use Flores that much. You do see him played a little bit more in gold and higher, but in gold and lower elo, you don't really see Flores utilized. I think he's an awesome operator. If you're not using Flores, next time you load into a ranked game when you're solo queuing and you have a defending team that you're playing against that is super bunkered and locked down in sight, bring in a Flores. Use him. Trust me. It will change your entire game. No one really knows how to count on Flores, because the only way to kill a Flores drone is either get it by a mute charge, which then if you destroy that mute charge, it will then explode, or shoot the drone while it's moving, because once it's locked down, the drone is indestructible, and boom, the defenders have a choice. Either stand and look at it or run away, and this gets a lot of movement into a bunkered defensing strategy, which is really good. So yeah, Flores I think is underrated. On to our next operator, which is Grim. So Grim is another operator that honestly I don't see played a lot, and rightly so, because when he came out for his season, he was honestly just as bad as Solist is now. No one really wanted to play him. They had other options. You had Lion, you had Jackal, you had Zero for intel, and really he wasn't that good of an operator until Ubisoft buffed him by allowing his gadget to be able to bounce off walls. So basically before, he used to be able to shoot his gadget. When he shot his gadget, it would spread all the bees around, it would detect the defenders, and you can see where the defenders are. But it was pretty easy to counter because all you had to do was either, instead of standing still like a lion, just kind of walk around all the beehives or just stay in the location that you're in, but you're still able to move around and fight. So if that, Grim throws one of his things into a room and you're in that room and you're on the opposite side, you just have to hold still and you can still fight without being spotted like you would with a lion. So when the Ubisoft developers decided to buff Grim and give him the ability to launch his gadget and ping it off different walls, just kind of like a grenade, it bounces, it makes his gadget more versatile. So that means while you're pushing in, you have more opportunities to break the floor and shoot his gadget through the floor and have it bounce up to where an operator is. It spreads a little bit more. And honestly, playing this operator in ranked, he's overpowered. If you guys utilize, I play with a really great Grim main, it helps a lot. It's better than a lion. I think it's obviously better than a jackal. He has great guns. He has the 5.52 commando. He has the SG CQB shotgun. He has the bailiff, which makes great little small rotates. If you want to play Vert, you don't even have to worry about duoing with a buck. You can literally break soft walls and hatches and be a little bit more mobile with your gadget, and as well as a P229 pistol, but I prefer to run the bailiff and the commando. He comes with EMPs. He comes with hard breach charges, as well as claymores, which is awesome. He's a really great operator. And next time you guys are playing ranked, you should give him a try. I think he's an underrated operator. No one really likes to play him as much. I don't see him played a lot. And it would be nice to see Grim be played a little bit more. I know maybe in Pro League they do play him a little bit more, but like I said in the beginning of the video, we're going based off of a normal player in a ranked game or a standard game or a quick match. Maybe not quick match, but standard or ranked, where as a team player, I think he's great. It gives good comms to your team. It pings defenders. It gets defenders moving just like Flores, and the ability to bounce his charges everywhere makes him a little bit more accurate within spotting players. So yeah, Grim, definitely next time on your next ranked game, try Grim out. He's a great operator, guaranteed free wins, free kills, free elo if you run Grim on your team a little bit more. And on to our next and final operator, which is Habana. So Habana, in my opinion, is an underrated operator. She's not played a lot. She honestly is kind of pooped on a little bit because the community says she's not a true hard breacher, which they're not wrong, because look, you can play Ace, you can play Thermite, you can literally play anyone with hard breach charges that make better rotates than her, but Habana is not technically a hard breacher. Thermite is a hard breacher. Ace is kind of a hard breacher. Back when he used to have his gadget open up, go down 3 times the ladder. I call it a ladder. Go down 3 times the ladder. It opened walls a little bit better. Now it only opens 2. But Habana is more of a flanking hard breacher. She can get hatches. She could get hard hatches. She can open up walls and get long angles for players playing sight. For example, if we were pushing down in Chalet on basement, you can flank and go through small garage. You can also deploy her gadget multiple times to different things. So if you had 4 castles on a bunch of windows, you can hit them all with a bunch of your pellets and at one time simultaneously blow all of them. Same with hatches, which will confuse defenders. She has great guns. She has the Type 89, which is honestly an underrated rifle. They did nerf it a little bit, but it's super solid now, as well as the Supernova shotgun, which is pretty much a one-shot kill if you know how to use it right. She comes with a Barry 9 SMG, which is awesome, as well as a P229 pistol. She comes with flashbangs as well as soft breach charges, which makes her more of a versatile flanking, I won't say hard breacher, but hard breaching flanker. Yeah, she's definitely good. I like to play her a lot in ranked. I think she's a solid operator. Instead of being brain dead and just going ace all the time for the AK, why not use Habana, where you can play Vert. You can, like I said, open up hatches. You can open up walls and get long angles. She's not meant to open up walls like Thermite. She really isn't. And that's where I think the community kind of gets it wrong, where they generally just kind of disregard Habana because, oh, why would you play her as a hard breacher? When someone asks for a hard breacher, most people are going to play Ace and Thermite. But no, if you play Habana and people yell at you for not being a hard breacher, you could tell them she's not really a hard breacher. She's there to get intel, make long angles, and distract the defenders, because while the defenders are trying to distract you with roaming, she can open up another part of site or hatches and get them confused, get them moving, get them looking behind their shoulder, looking up, and it distracts the enemy. And honestly, that's a good, it's a good way to play. She's a good flanking operator. She has solid guns, and that's why I pick her as an underrated operator. All right, guys, those are my picks. I'd like to hear your guys' opinions. I would like you guys to comment down below. Tell me what you guys think are underrated operators. Do you agree with what I say? Do you not agree? Do you hate me? Do you like me? Anything is good. If you made it this long to the video, I do appreciate you guys. I'm going to be doing a lot more Rainbow Six Siege content, a lot more other content as well on this channel. So if you do like my content, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you on the next video. And other than that, my name is Bo with a 90-degree keyboard.